Welcome back to High Cheese, Mets news, baseball news. I'm Tommy. This is Bobby. The Mets are just going on a roll before the All-Star break. They took down the Braves. They're in the middle of taking down the Cubbies. Had a hot doubleheader yesterday. It was electric. We'll get into it. The celebrity softball game was last night. That was fun. We got some comments. We got some ideas. We got the Derby is set. The participants are in place. Fight. We'll get into it. And then Juan Soto turned down a huge deal, $440 million from the Nats. What's it mean? I don't know, but we'll talk about it. Let's get into it. All right, how are we, Bobby? How are we?
Good. How are you, Tom?
Let's go, Mets, go, baby. So the Brave series ended after we got off our last episode. Peterson threw a great game. Atlanta came through and took one from us, but then we rounded it off with a series W in Atlanta. First one since 2017, which was pretty absurd.
Yeah, it was a huge W.
And then because of the doubleheader win yesterday, it was our first series win in Wrigley since, what'd you say yesterday?
2013.
Which is also absurd.
It felt like I had to look it up. I was like, is that real? Because that seems like a while ago. But
too long. But the Mets are rolling. So, yeah, the Mets had a doubleheader in Wrigley yesterday. They got rained out Friday at 2 o'clock and couldn't wait, a couple hours to play at night. They were like, I didn't check the storm. It might have been all day, but
could have been.
It was a 2 o'clock start. I was just like, literally like 1 o'clock they delayed it. I was just like,
earlier.
Well,
it was like,
was it earlier than that?
Yeah, it was like 11:50 or like noon. Because I remember I looked at my phone. I was like, already? Like, okay.
Let the boys play. Regardless, it worked in our favor because we had 2 extra inning games that were just, they were crazy. There were some nail biters. They were fun to watch. The first game, so we'll start off with game one.
No nails left, man.
Right? Oh, my God. So the first game was, who started the first game? It was, that's right. It was Taiwan and Stroh. That's right. Yep. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got to see the Mets face off against Marcus Stroman, who didn't leave in the greatest graces, but I always liked him, and he looked like he was back in form, which was good for him, but not great for us for the start of the game. We were, besides Pete Alonso's game starting RBI where he took the tie, or did he take the lead yesterday? I mean, he took the lead in second game maybe, but the first game he tied David Wright.
No, first game was the tie for the RBIs.
Most RBIs before All-Star break for the Mets, which is such a cool. It's him, David Wright, and Mike Piazza all there. What great company.
Great company.
To be surrounded by. And that game, it was low scoring obviously, and then it went to extras and Escobar type hits.
Getting hot.
Big defense.
I mean, it's one of those things that he's so deep with his average, like that he won't end up with a good average. But if he can get like his RBIs and he still has like 40-something ribbies already, which is kind of wild for batting like
He's
18?
Up. I think he might be in double-digit home runs too, as well.
He's now at 10 or 11
so
now, I think.
It's always good to have that, and if you just get rolling in the second half.
Oh, I have faith. And again, his hands.
He has been. We've been talking about it.
Third,
defense, dude.
Yeah.
Came up clutch on multiple plays yesterday that were game enders for the most part. That pick from Davis, dude. Davis too, being the one that picked that.
Wild. But what's he had a handful of games at first in his career? You know what I mean? Like I played first when I was younger. Like that's not an easy position to just go into. Like that pick, he made that look very easy.
I hope Dom's all right. Because that was why he was there, obviously. But I know, it was such a wild game.
Yeah, it was.
Such a wild game.
And then to follow, like, that one was crazy. And I was like, all right, I thought Max Scherzer should be a nice one. Should be a nice coast game. And then that one was crazy.
Yeah, Scherzer was in full form. Mad on the mound, Mad Max out there.
Well, it's funny.
Yelling at people.
Because, like, he didn't have a great game. But what's wild is, like, Max Scherzer's not great game is still 2 runs with 11 Ks.
11 Ks, 1 walk. It's like, what do you mean he didn't have a great game?
But do you think
got out of a lot of situations?
He got out of a lot, yeah.
Yeah, because they were hitting him, and that's always good. It was crazy how much they were hitting him, and he still ended up with that many strikeouts. Like, it got to the point where they said he was having a rough game, and he was only like 40 pitches in the fourth. I was just like, well, like 48 pitches.
I mean, they were attacking him early. So that's why he was able to keep, like, low. But at the same time, like, Ian Happ getting thrown out of that game, I think is half the reason that Max hit 11 strikeouts.
He fired up
because
that's a fucking strike.
Yeah, in that moment,
just
he's just
shouting
like,
at him.
Yeah, he's just like, you have no right to argue that. Like, like I don't need the umpire's help to strike you out. I'll strike you out. And from that moment on, he just turned into like, I'm going to strike out everyone on this team right now.
Just a psycho.
And just like oh my god, his facial expressions on the mound, I get fired up. Like, it's amazing.
He's so fun to watch.
Yeah,
Max Scherzer
incredible.
is must watch. He's just like in that Jacob deGrom sense where you're just like, when who's on the mound? Okay,
but
putting that
polar opposite enery.
You're right.
Like Jake walks off the mound. And
simple kind of man, Jacob deGrom. I don't know what Max comes out to. I was at a couple of his starts. I forget what he comes out to.
I don't know.
It should just be the
like
Mad Max theme. It should just be the Mad Max theme. It should just be that.
Oh
fucking...
yeah.
Have the whole stadium just shout "Witness!" Yes.
This guy gets it.
Yeah. So it was great, and then that game went to extras too, and it was another one. So that the end of that game. It was Lopez was in, pitched 2 innings in extras, which is not easy.
Were you mad?
No, because in my head I'm like, who are you bringing in?
But you got Hunter, don't you? Wasn't Hunter and Williams available?
I think Hunter threw Thursday. Maybe he should be, but at the same time, I was fine with it because it's like Hunter's been okay coming back. He hasn't been fucking lights out.
Look, I'm not. I just, once he hit like that 30 pitches and walked the guy, I was like, when he threw the 2 and they intentionally walked, I was like, we gotta like get an arm up, right?
We trust.
It's funny. I was on the phone with mom and dad, and I'm like, I'm cursing. I'm like, what's he doing? This is the first time I disagree. And then he wins the game, and instantly I'm like, what a great decision by Buck.
Yeah, double play was
what do
wild.
I know?
And again, Esco with a great play.
Yeah. But also, I think, did you see at the end of the game when Buck was giving high fives? Happiest I've ever seen Buck Showalter.
He was fired.
Because he was like, all right, word, I look brilliant right now.
Right? Because down the wire there, great.
But,
it was great. 2 great games. So we had 2 extra inning game-ending plays that were wild from Esco. Yeah, just a lot of good stuff. After the game ended, the celebrity softball game started. Did you tune into that? I tuned into it. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's, anytime it's the legends, that's when I get most excited. When it's like old baseball players, I just want them to be all old baseball players. Like, I know the celebrities are fun and all, but...
Oh, I disagree.
What, do you want all celebrities? You don't want any old baseball players?
I hate when it's like easier, because it's just like they're just playing amongst I guess I don't disagree, but just like they're playing. I saw what's her name, JoJo Siwa, and it's just she's taking a 300-foot like pop up from like Andre Ethier, and it's just like someone
she drops it. And
she
drops
it. She ran out of the way because she was like, "Oh yeah, no."
She just ran past. No, she tried tracking it and ran past it. but then Hunter Penn steps up to the plate and almost hit it out of the actual stadium. It hit off the top of the wall.
Yep, 2 feet.
Yeah, give me a whole stadium. Don't put the wall in the middle, and give me ball players.
Fine, but like I still enjoy seeing like Bill Nye the Science Guy out there. You know what I mean?
It's not Bill Nye anymore. That's my issue. That's my issue.
I know, but like Desus was
there's
some good.
You got the Miz out. You got the Miz out there, and he's like, "I'm the best wrestler ever." I'm like, "No, you're not.
That's a bold.
No, you're not. You're a good wrestler, and you're a fun heel. But let me tell you,
stop it. No heel should ever.
You're not getting. It's just. It might be that I'm that old person now, and I'm that like, I don't. Who is this one? But I know JoJo C1. She was fine, and I know I know Bad Bunny. You know what I mean? But
I also
Bryan Cranston was solid. J.K. Simmons was there. They both
didn't
were
know it was
crushing.
Bryan Cranston at first. I was like, who's this old guy behind the plate?
Santa. Yeah, I mean it's fun. Don't get me wrong.
It's exciting.
Action Bronson, legend. I just wish there were more. Because.
So what you really wish for is you want to see players hit bombs and hit home runs.
You know what they should do then? You know what? Fine. Don't even do a home run derby. Do a legend home run derby.
Yeah, I was just gonna say a retired home run derby.
And do the softball field and just have it be the small field and have it be like such a high scoring affair that people are just like, oh my god,
ripping bombs, just veterans.
Yeah, I'll do that then. That's cool. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
It was fun regardless. It was a fun celebrity show. It was nice having it. I don't know if it's normally on Saturday before the All-Star game, but I don't remember ever watching this not after the home run derby, and it was nice being able to actually watch it because the home run derby is always on a weeknight, and you just have to go to work or something the next day. I'm always just like, oh, I can't stay up and watch this.
Yeah, that's normally what they do.
It was nice being able to actually watch it.
Yeah, I was shocked that it was on. I was like, huh.
Same. I saw it scrolling through like YouTube after the Met game was over, and I was like, huh?
Ditto. Home run derby.
Oh, it's set.
Set.
The contestants are in.
Yep.
Jose Ramirez, J-Rod, the J-Rod show.
Yeah, I'm pumped for
and
that. How can
Corey
you not be?
Seager.
What do you think?
They're good. They're all good ads. I mean, I think I might have mentioned Jose Ramirez to somebody. I was like, yeah, Jose Ramirez would be fun just because his chain with himself wearing a chain.
Yeah.
Incep chain. I like J-Rod obviously because he's just.
How could you not? Rookie.
Insane.
Yeah.
And Corey Seager will be cool too.
I know. Crazy year that he's not, but
probably.
So, what are you thinking?
For home run derby, Pete Alonso. What do you mean?
Oh, who's he going to be
What do you mean? Oh, in the finals?
Yeah.
Well, the bracket got released. Did you see the bracket?
Oh, I didn't see the bracket.
Yeah, Pete Alonso is facing off. Yeah, Pete Alonso's Pete's got Acuna. Schwarber's got Pujols. Seager's got J-Rod, and Soto is taking on Jose Ramirez.
Oh, those are paired up well, actually.
Yeah. And Pete is Pete, Acuna, J-Rod, and Seager all on one side, and then the other four on the other.
All right.
So it's going to be Schwarber, Alonso. Final. Lock it up. Pete Alonso's going to win. Or Soto.
That means he beats Alonso.
No, Soto's on Schwarber's side.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's going to be a good one.
Heck yeah.
He better be bopping. They better be blasting music so Pete Alonso can get vibing.
He's going to have his, like...
He has to. He's the home run king. The chain looks sick, and he's
This is what he comes for. This is what, you know, he's made more money doing this in the last 2 years.
I was going to say, this is his paycheck. He needs to get paid.
He makes like $7 million now. Hey,
RB.
Speaking of getting paid, could you
Juan
imagine
Soto's
turning down $440 million?
No, I can't, my guy. But then again, I'm not Juan Soto, so
This is true.
I'm not calling people crybabies to the face on a major league ball field.
And grabbing my
being like shuffled
regions
this
down below after each pitch.
So yeah, Juan Soto turned down a 15-year deal from the Nationals, which is, when you look at it, it's pretty wild. It's not even that. I mean, it is a lot of money.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money, but per year, it's not. It's not as much compared to a lot of other players, and he's easily one of the best and younger. Was he 22?
He's 23. Yeah.
He's still got 2 years left on the Nationals, and they said that they're taking offers since he declined this offer for him, which means teams would have to literally give them their souls.
Yeah. Yep. Fetch me their souls.
What would you have to give up? What would you give up as a Met fan?
I wouldn't.
Nothing. There's no price.
No. Personally, no. For 2 years, for 2.5 seasons of Soto, to clear your whole farm.
No, just JD straight up.
No. I mean, sure.
Yeah, JD Davis for Juan Soto straight up.
Yeah. Did we take off the the make trades easy in the settings?
No, it's a fair deal. Look at their numbers. Pretty even.
Why you gotta do JD like that?
He's Soto. Anybody you do like that, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
say Pete Alonso,
JD...
and it would be like, well, no, I love Pete Alonso. He's way better than Juan Soto.
That may be actual legit trade.
I would never.
I know, but they would. They'd be like, okay.
I don't know if they would.
Sure.
I mean, sure.
Maybe not.
So he turned it down. I'm curious if I don't think anyone's going to be able to offer what they want. I don't think anybody's going to be able to get to where the Nationals want to go. with their numbers or what they would like to get for him. But it'd be cool to see him go somewhere fun and not the Nationals run on like a 9-game.
They're gonna.
streak.
I mean, it doesn't make sense for them to keep him though.
No.
Like, why? You're in rebuild mode anyway.
Soto
Already has said he's not staying. Yeah.
Well, see what they
Even
do
though
with
he
him.
said he likes Washington and wouldn't mind staying, but it's like, but you turned down 15-year, $440 million. So you could have built in trade clauses. You could have, and it was no deferred money. It was everything that I don't know. Yeah.
See what happens. Mets have their last game this afternoon, and then it's All-Star break, baby. Home run derby tomorrow. Pete Alonso. He's the favorite. All the sports books have him at the favorite.
Bet the barn.
Dude, I'm putting everything I own. Everything. Don't fail me, Pete.
You almost knocked that entire shelf over.
Balance. Let's go Mets go. Have a fun All-Star break. We might go live for the home run derby. We might. We'll see if we can figure it out. We might do other things. We're gonna do a lot of other fun stuff.
Cousin Jam interview coming out soon. Part 2.
Let's go. So like and subscribe. Get in the comments down below. Who are you excited for? Now that the home run derby field is set, who's winning? Who's winning it? No Giancarlo. No Giancarlo. No Dodger. I guess a former Dodger and Corey, but no Dodger, which is interesting as well.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun. Let us know who you got. Tune in next time.